Hello everybody and welcome back to the Waifu Revenge. Ba-na-na-ba-na-na-bum-bum. Okay, so just a warning. I'm going to sound a little bit nasally for this one. There's a lot of stuff being kicked into the air as of late. I was going to say... Not polyps. Frickin'... I don't know, the allergens, I don't know, that stuff. I can't think of the word right now, okay, but you probably know what I mean, probably. But yeah, there's a bunch of road work happening nearby, so it's just a crap ton of dust and nastiness getting, like, kicked into the air, and so I'm real nasally and kind of nasty. But I'm feeling better. So, it's time for some Waifu Crusade to make me feel even worse. So, I did a tiny bit of farming. I installed one new mod called the Perfect Fixed Dungeon, I believe. Basically adds a lot of bug fixes, and it also changes the rarity of some trinkets. For example, the trinkets like the Stun Stone are now listed as very common because, well, they're far more than just common. But we're currently on week 54 for the estate, and what I think we're going to do, it would probably be smart to go for one of the bosses. However, our options are iffy at best. We've got the Flesh, who will give the Signet of Inspiration, which is fairly good. We have the Brigand 12-pounder with the chance to find a Dwemer Lake. And then, of course, we have the Sunken Crew. Honestly, I'm kind of thinking of going for the Flesh, because this particular team I have set up would be the best for the Flesh. But the Warrens is currently one of our most explored places, so, you know, we won't be getting exploration in somewhere where we really need it, but that'll be fine. Ooh! No, I didn't bring any keys! Of course! Oh, that's so unfortunate. Alright, well. We bring Firefly the Martyr with the Hammer and Tongs, Dubious Soup in Courage, Swipe, Revival, and Martyrdom. We then bring Gabriel, who is now a paladin for fairly obvious reasons, who has the Crown of Eternity, Ancestors Map, Split Array, Dream of Glory, Octant Halo, and then Great Desolate Starfall, both of them. We then have Artemis the Lamia, with Ancestor Scroll, Jack-O-Lantern, and all of her abilities. Before ending with High Inquisitor Whitemane, who has Junia's Head, Fortifying Garlic, Desperate Plea, Inquisition, Power Word Fortitude, and Penance. Overall, should be a relatively strong team. I'm gonna do something a little weird. We don't have any holy water, do we? No, we do not. Key. Give me a key. Okay, I mean, I'll... Like Whitemane said, not as good as I would have thought, but still not bad. Okay, battle time. Here we go. Oh, a Corpse Eater. Alright. I'll take your challenge! Not much to do, so I want you to have more crits received, please. Never mind, you resisted both of them. In that case, do a little bit of damage to the Corpse Eater in the back, that way we can get him out of the way. Double crit, that's going to give us more damage, and he's going to take more damage. In return, we can pray. Luckily, that debuff does not land, because it's quite a nasty one. Takes a little bit of damage reflection from the Gabriel. We are now going to use the Holy Discus! Fairly decent. Try again for the debuff. It, once again, does not land. Go ahead and do a little bit of a party heal, even though we're not missing very much health at all. Go for the critical attack, which is going to give us an extra 25% power damage into a dodge. Wow. Okay, this fight is going fairly well. Fairly well indeed. Yeah, alright. Now, something I did want to bring up This is just kind of something I've been thinking about over time. I was kind of thinking, so, okay, there's multiple ways this can be taken, but I was sort of debating in my head. I know other people who do series on Darkest Dungeon, they tend to have much shorter videos than me, and that is saying it lightly. But what I was kind of thinking is, do you guys like me having long videos, but then usually stuffing a lot into those videos? Or would you kind of prefer that I do what some other people do, which is far, far shorter episodes, but only one dungeon per episode? So, for example, we would be on episode 54 right now, because we've gone through 54 dungeons. This being the 55th. I mean, in my mind, I like how I do it, but at the same time, I've also never asked if you guys prefer one episode per dungeon, or if you prefer me trying to get a lot done, quote, quote. Sometimes we don't get very much done at all, but trying to get a lot done in each episode. I mean, I don't know. If I did question of the day like I used to, then the current question of the day would be, do you guys think I should do one episode per dungeon, which would mean far more frequent uploads when it comes to Darkest Dungeon? However, it also means that we would have, like, this is just an example, 200 dungeon episodes. Because for every dungeon we go into, it would be a new episode. I mean, I kind of prefer how I do it, like I said. I know I'm repeating myself a lot. Look, I'm not feeling good. But, yeah. That's a question that I think requires asking. Is, do you guys think, again, last time I'm going to repeat myself, do you guys think I should do one episode per dungeon? Or should I just keep doing it how I'm doing it, which is stuff a bunch into every episode so that we make a fair amount of progress in each one? Because if you guys decide that it's one episode per dungeon, I mean, I'm down with that. Videos, to me, feel like they would get a lot more spammy if I did that. But at the same time, it would be more content. So, I don't know. It's up to you guys. So, let me know. And we'll just go from there. Now, there's a fix that I think should work. Never mind. Well, fine. Alright, so I guess we're not getting that key. So, we're not going to be able to get into that secret room. Unless... Nope. Alright, well, we tried. Next time, bring a key, you loser. Also, yes, you might have noticed, I am leaving this entire dungeon in. Because if you guys decide that I should just do one episode per one dungeon, this is basically what it's going to be like. And obviously, I mean, I've done that before. I've done episodes where it's only one dungeon because that dungeon is just so long. But, you know, I think it's better to have a showcase of what the alternative would be if we did start doing it. Sanguine Stroke. Okay, basically heals up all the damage we just did. That's fine. Undulating Invasion is going to do a little bit of blight. Ah, no, it's not. Well, go ahead and heal that up. Back to full. I'm actually going to use Fortitude right now. Apparently that was a 58 crit. Okay. The Jaws of Life. Bone Zephyr, that is potentially going to be a stun. We resist it, and it's time for martyrdom. 45% damage, reflection, and every time we get hit, we heal a little bit of stress. That's going to be quite nice. Undulating Invasion coming back for round 2. Luckily, the Fortifying Garlic is going to keep us safe. Continue to do massive AoE damage. He's going to go for another Sanguine Stroke. 7 health recovered. Yeah, maybe not the best thing in the world. We're going to get rid of that bleed on the Martyr, who is then immediately going to dodge the next attack. Keep going for the heart. It'll do the most damage. A little bit of group healing. Ooh. I'll take a 7. Hit all 3 of them. Double crit. They're all taking more damage, which is going to allow our AoE abilities to do even more damage. Like so. Okay, well, we're doing good damage. The Sanguine Strokes are starting to catch up to us a little bit, but should be okay. Maws of Life, 16 damage. Right back at you, buddy. Okay, now I'm going to go for Desperate Plea. Go ahead and put a regen on the entire team just so things don't get too terribly out of control, especially when we're taking stuff like 12 damage. You are still okay for the moment. I'm actually going to heal Whitemane because she's much squishier than the Martyr. Zephyr goes down on the Gabriel. Is she stunned? No. Man, that took a while. Okay. You know what? Single attack. We actually do not manage to get a crit. That's quite, uncommon considering her build. I think it's time we launch ourselves to the sky. Sanguine Stroke. X. You are getting a lot of healing in, I must say. I want you to take more crits. Okay, we got both debuffs, so 18% more damage taken, 7% extra chance for a crit. Go ahead and just keep doing as much damage as we possibly can. I'm gonna go for the AoE on the Martyr if we can. Unfortunately, she does get stunned. A little bit of reflection damage coming back in return. Second bow Zephyr is going to get dodged. Apparently, Firefly wants to put salt in her wounds, which is fine. That's completely normal behavior that I will not question at all. Keep doing damage to the heart, trying to offset that healing. At this point, I'm kind of debating using the Veil, and I think I will. Pierce the Veil. Rawr. 20 damage coming down from Artemis. 10 heal immediately coming back onto the head. Okay, still resisting those blights. Bones ever coming down again. Luckily, even if it did land, we are not going to get stunned. Maws of Life, you're going to take 6 in return. Never mind, it's 7. Okay, going for an AoE. Not a single crit. That feels very unlucky. But we do have a double heart just in time for us to land. Undulating Withdraw. Okay, a little bit painful. Go for another Desperate Plea. Okay, regen helps everyone. And it's time! God dang, that's so much damage! That is insane. Okay, try and blight both of these. Oh, double dodge! What? They don't even... What? 9 dodge? Really? Oh, that sucks. At least we're able to hit both hearts, which is going to do a fair amount of damage. It's also making them take 36% more Bone Zephyr. 8? 3. No, I don't know where I was getting 8 from. Okay, right back to the front. So close. We need like one more good hit. One more good hit, and that's all it's going to take. Actually. Can't miss the Holy Discus. And that takes care of that. Nice. Combine these, take that, and we're done. Okay, now I do actually want to camp. Actually, I'll check this out first. Try it. Dang it. I was really hoping for a key. Alright, let's camp. Very good. Try and get our trinket. Well. Alright. Could be worse. Guidance. Everybody gets more XP. Soothing Presence could be nice. Alternatively, I'm just going to Mass Encourage. Okay, and no one else can really do that, I think. Yeah. You know what? Getting some more food will add to our total gold we get, and we prevent nighttime ambush. Everything is good. Now, who gets... Actually, you know what? I guess it's only fair that she gets... Well, actually... Shield of Galtazen. Oh no. More damage received, but you gain damage reflection. Wow, how I wish that would have gone on the Martyr instead. That is so bad. Oh, yeah, that's not good. Well, anyway, what did we get? About 6k gold, 12 crests, 3 deeds, and 2 portraits. Okay, 2 level 5, almost 3 level 5s from that. Bloodsucker Slayer, the yips, oh, deadly, oh. Anybody new? No. Alrighty, well. Ooh, Seed of the Believers. Do we really want to buy that, though? Not really. We'll just hold off on that. So, if we were to do 1 dungeon per episode, this would mark the end of the episode. So, yeah. But we're not doing that yet. At least, you know, unless it's voted on. So, what we're going to do instead, we could go for another Kraken. We could go for the Brigand 12-pounder, or we could go for the Sunken Crew. I'm actually gonna not go for the Kraken yet, because we don't have to worry about any of the Bloodsuckers. So instead, we're going for the Brigand 12-pounder. Ah, a new contender has arrived. Honestly, looks a lot like the Silent. Well, we're gonna see how much you act like her, too. Slowness Jinx. That's kind of what I was thinking. I thought you were like a low version of the, you know, the Mushroom Girl. Slowness Jinx. Lamau. Wow. We're not even debuffing your accuracy. Huh. I guess you just suck then. That being said. Okay, well, fine. Nice dodge. Nice dodge. Yeah, even if she's gonna be debuffing us, I still want to get rid of the giant first, because that little bit of a problem. Wait. Relatively big hit. Oh, right, by the way. Raptor the Leper with Elizabeth's head, hammer and tongs, hew, purge, withstand, and solemnity. Rachel the Warlock with Dismiss's head, the ever-bright lantern, because, oh my goodness, this thing is ridiculously strong for an uncommon. All of her abilities. Hush the Silent with head, the Ancestors map, all of her abilities, and Songbird the Minstrel with the Jack-o'-lantern Amali's head, Stab Lunum, just in case, Ebriety, Early Spring, and Birdsong. So, we made Songbird a bard, for obvious reasons. Stress healing is very, very good. And we made Raptor a Giant Slayer, because not only do you get 15% more damage, but you also deal a lot more damage if you're above size 1, which, guess what? The Giant is. Go ahead and stab the Shrew, just in case. Festering Gift. 1/6 Blight, plus 3 flat damage versus Blighted, and plus 15 accuracy versus Blighted. Oh. Wow, that could be a huge problem in the right party. She does not currently... Or no, he has Poison Spores, actually. Ah. That could be a problem. Okay, luckily that's Confusion Spores. That's not Poison Spores, so... For the moment, I'm not overly worried about it, but that has the potential to be really, really bad. Goodness. You know, this whole, buffing his max health thing? Yeah, Not going well for us. Rachel is kind of being a downside at the moment. Let's go ahead and debuff the accuracy. Ah! Okay, good. Now, even though we are buffing his max health, I'm pretty sure what's actually happening is it just looks like we're doing less damage visually, when in reality we're still doing the same amount of damage that we normally do. But since his health pool is bigger, it looks, you know, worse. Oh, you're able to blight too. Ah. Yeah, no, you're just a problem. Alright. Bring out the wand. Skadoosh. That ought to teach you to hex us. Now then, still quite a bit of ways to go, but we're almost there. An absolutely breathtaking sight, if you ask me. Well, the time has passed. Time to continue on. It's boss time. And secret room time. Bop, bop, bop. Okay. Yeah, why not? We have a chance for a potion. And key. Actually, shovel. Yeah. There we go. Maximize that money. Okay, everyone pretty much good to go? Good. Also, I used caltrops because 75% damage reflection seems freaking ridiculous. So, let's see how good it is. The cannon. Alright, first things first. Okay, a little bit unfortunate you didn't go down, but... The Reaper Shroud. Why do I have so little health? I should have way more than this. What in the world? Well... Let's see. Hit them all? Wow, immediately knocked me back out of it. What? Did I store up too much health? I guess that's exactly what happened. I stored up too much health. Imagine that. Well, alright, what are you gonna do, I guess? Ow. Okay, tiny bit of damage. It's time for a strength potion. Okay, we take him out, do a little bit of damage to the cannon. 15% extra damage. Reinforcements! Oh, used up that corpse. That is unfortunate. You. Come here. There we go. Much better. Now, you're dead to blight. Yes. Okay. Good. Extra turn. Right here. Because you can actually hit the cannon. So, Aurora Spiral. Okay, we got a low roll. That's fine. Everything is okay. Nothing to worry about. We're dodging the uppercut slices. Blanket fire. Oh, I was kind of hoping that you'd hit us. 75% damage reflection, buddy. Okay, let's go ahead and get some protection down because he's not going to be able to do anything. So we may as well buff. That way we're not wasting the blight. Reinforcements. Okay. Well, I want you to take more damage. Then go back into spellcasting. 9 damage. That is less than we were doing physically. Oh, you are so dead. Yeah, less than we were doing physically, but now we're starting to stack up. So, worth it? Oh, you're so low. Extra turn. Okay, luckily it went off, because that actually had the chance to fail. Okay, take him out. That's now +2. At least it should be. Is she not working properly? Hang on, let me... Where's her pew-pew? Eldritch Blast. Agonizing Blast. Wait, what? Oh, does she need specific trinkets to have Agonizing Blast? Am I just... Oh, I might just be dumb. Alright, fair enough. And then there's a chanting. But how do you do chanting, then? Hang on. Have I been misunderstanding how to use her this whole time? It's sure feeling like it. I'm thinking that she needs some specific trinkets to be able to function properly. And we currently don't have those. Also, say goodbye to 90% of your health bar. Never mind, say goodbye to 40%. So, chanting. Exit spellcasting. So why... Like, Banishing Smite, why are we unable to use this? Yeah, we're missing something. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what we're missing, but we're missing something. I'm assuming we're missing one of her trinkets or something. I mean, to be fair, maybe she's just messed up because we gave her hope. Because she still has gifted. So I'm guessing she's not supposed to have these two. But at the same time, she has 3 positives, which as far as I knew is all she had. But I don't know, confusing. Well, let's poison them. Okay, 1 damage. Not a lot, but it should be enough. How much life force do we have? We have enough. Why is it... Okay, yeah, something's weird with that. I guess we have too much health. Okay, give an extra turn. Now, Life Reap. Okay, then we can go for another big attack right on the cannon. Okay. We're gonna have to swap forms at some point on the Silent. These are some pretty big hits. Now this one is just exit. So, big hit. 20 damage, I'll take that. And we're back to full health. Because we went back to our real health bar. Slash and dice! You're dead to reflection, but you're already dead to your dots. It must suck being so bad. 17 grit, that's going to give us 25% damage, and it's going to do a decent amount to the Brigand 12 Pounder. Reinforcements! Ah, summoning less this time, are we? Let's go ahead and stress heal so that everybody is looking back in tip-top shape, as well as give a regeneration effect to ourselves. It's adding up. Okay, we have to swap now. Are we able to poison you? Yes. Okay, 5 damage, pretty good. Killing you, even better. Do damage to both. That's another 25% damage. We also can potentially do a corpse explosion if he does not get rid of it, although I think he does. Ah, but it's only the 2 of you now. Time to start doing damage to the cannon, then. Okay, swap back. Damage to cannon. Extra turn on you, on Raptor. Oh, so close to killing both of you. Okay, cannon still lives for now, but literally a stiff breeze will be enough to take you out now. And that, as I say, is that. I'm taking the blood. Crimson Scar, always nice. You love to see Red Hood Mercenary. Blood Potion. It's called blood, but it's colored white. Blueprint. Okay, blueprint instead of this. 5 gold each. I'll take the gold instead of that. And I don't think we keep the blood potion, but just in case, I'm going to get... Oh, wow. It's worth 2k gold, though? Yeah, no, we're taking that. Sounds good to me. Let's go home. Oh my god. 19.5k gold. We also got 24 crests, 2 level 4s, almost a full team of level 4s. Gothic. Okay. Not... Well, no, we do get a little bit of value out of that. Daredevil instead of gifted. That's fine. Steady instead of resilient. Okay. The Abyssal Rift. Some sort of anomaly is occurring in the cove. Some connection to another realm is being established. Our party does not require additional encumbrance. Find the casual force and eliminate it. Plot quest: The Abyssal Establishment. Well, now, that could prove to be quite a problem. Let's see, anybody new? No. I don't know. I don't know why I'm still expecting there to be someone new. Like, there's a couple characters we haven't gotten just yet, but chances are we're not going to get them for a while. All right, let's see what's up. Sunken Crew. Abyssal Establishment. Ah, level 5. Well, that's not happening. Let's see. We have the Sunken Crew, which will give us the salve. Technically, we could go do the Kraken as well. Technically, Sally would be good because she's permanently virtued once she gets stressed out enough. So she would be a good person to bring. However, her shuffling makes that a little bit awkward. What if we brought Flan? Everyone likes Flan. She's definitely not OP at all. Megaman. Eugen. And we need a healer. It's time. Eugen with the Martyr's Seal, just in case. Head all of her abilities. The Ringmaster with Dismas's head, Elizabeth's head, Last Laugh, Flummox, Neo, and fan favorite. The Air with Junia's head, Fortifying Garlic, Bloom, Divine Communion, Rose's Embrace, and Rose's Offering. And then, of course, Flan with Ancestors Map, Hammer and Tongs, and all of her abilities. Let's see what you got. So, something tells me this fight has the potential to go extremely well. Reason being, you now take double turns. So, if this works how I think it does, he'll take one turn, and it'll remove both of these. I don't know if that's actually how it works, but we're going to find out one way or another. Wow, you took a lot of damage, actually. Huh. Wow. Okay. Yeah, I guess I'll take that. Morning clutch. And there goes his turn. Wow, that is ridiculous. Well, he immediately summons a new Anchorman, but the fact that we killed the first one before he was even able to use the anchor is pretty good. I'm gonna do it again. Yep, I'm doing it again. Say goodbye to your turn. It's almost too easy. 4 to 14. What can I say? I'm something of a pro myself. Well, Boundary of Life and Death did do good damage. No, I think I'll go right back here. Well, he's not dying this time, so just try and do damage to the crew before he starts healing a ton. Big AoE damage. Heave to. And so it begins. Mutiny! Yeah, that has a pretty low success rate. 16 crit. We also put... No, we do not manage to bleed. He does have 130% protection, so I guess that's to be expected. Drink with the dead. Okay, sealing up a pretty good chunk. However, it's time for blood revelry. Yeah, I'm sure this is fine. Go ahead and go for a group heal. We also managed to get a crit for our trouble. No crit there, despite having 69. Nice. % chance to crit. Boarding clutch has a chance to pull us forward. Luckily, it does not work. 19 damage because of the execute. Or no, her execute has to do with crit chance. Never mind, that was just all her. All hands on deck. Well... I guess I have no other option. You have 2 health! 2 health? Oh my god, I cannot believe you didn't die from that. That is insane! Ah! Okay, well, we're gonna be stressed out a little bit now, but hopefully we can get... Quick turn, quick turn, quick turn! Burn! Well, this ended up going quite splendid, wouldn't you agree? What did we get? We got the Mercurial Salve, 8.4k gold rounding up, 12 crests, 6 portraits, which is super, super nice. We got 3 level 4s, almost 4 level 4s. Quick reflexes replace. Ooh, Hippocratic on the air. Tetanus, not amazing, but that Hippocratic, we're locking that in immediately. Whew. Well then, we're looking pretty good. Anyone new? No. Awesome. Any new trinkets? No. Amazing. Well, what do we got? We have the Viscount, the Kraken, we have the Abyssal Establishment, and we have nothing else of note. Although we do still have the Miller. Ugh. And we're going to have to do that sooner rather than later. Not entirely sure what team I'm going to bring for that, but we will see. So, for the moment, I believe that is going to do it for this episode of the Waifu Revenge. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. We managed to take out 3 of the area bosses, and we are currently sitting at week 56. So, all in all, we're doing pretty good. Now, of course, we have had 3 total deaths, one of which was Lilith, but... you know, it took until week 45 to get our first death, and then week 54 to get our second. So, you know, at least there's that. Okay, technically we're on week 57, but we just completed week 56. We also have 7 blueprints, although not entirely sure what I'm going to spend them on. Puppet Theater would be nice. Granary would also be nice. And, yeah... Then, of course, we also have Tree but Red, one of the more rare districts to get, but we got it fairly early, just adding on to how crazy this estate has been turning out. But, I do want to ask the question again. If you guys think I should do 1 dungeon per episode, or if we should just keep doing it how we're doing it now, be sure and let me know down in the comments below, because if enough people say they would like 1-to-1, then, you know, we'll swap it up for a little bit. And we'll see how that goes. And then, who knows, we might swap back in the future if it goes that way. Let's think. Could do a little bit of leveling. Try and get some of these super low levels into a relatively higher level. Kind of sucks we don't have the XP thing from the ancestral trinkets, but what are you gonna do? Leveling the Fool is probably going to be one of the more dangerous things we want to do, considering we want to do her camps. And there's a high chance of death when we do that, if you know what I'm alluding to. Now, of course, she is technically lost media now, so some of you might not know what happens when you camp, but don't worry, we'll see it all. So, with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this episode of the Waifu Revenge, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.